X Factor, which returned.
Is that how you say it now?
X
I didn't
Factor?
realise.
It came back for its 12th series. A lot of changes this time round. Dermot has been replaced by Ollie Murs and Caroline Flack. Louis Walsh has gone. Mel B has done her one series. They've been replaced by Rita Ora, who's jumped from The Voice, and also Nick Grimshaw.
The other thing that's gone is that you're no longer doing the room auditions.
I mean, I like the room auditions because I feel the arena auditions, they try and manipulate you how to sort of feel. You know, you have the shots of the people standing up in the crowd when there's a good auditionee, or just, you know, bemused faces when there's a bit of an oddball coming on the stage. What I would say about this lineup, and I think I mentioned it, we mentioned it before maybe, that it, you know, apart from Simon, all of the others are quite, you know, young in their sort of 20s and 30s.
This does feel like Three Kids and Simon the grandfather.
Three Kids and the Dad. It feels like Simon Cowell is the recently divorced father who has been taken out to the nightclub by his 3 children and forced to watch them all dance. Because there was a lot of dancing on Saturday Night Show. There was a lot of, oh, I don't want you to sing that song that you were going to sing, and just going through a list of songs that he'd bought with them.
I didn't quite get this. I didn't know that they came on with a list of songs. I knew that sometimes they had an alternate, because you've heard that. But look, Carol, what her name is, Cheryl. Carol. That's what I call Cheryl.
The sketch, the sort of outline of Cheryl Fernandez-Vicini, who was on.
Very skinny.
As someone said on Twitter, if Simon turned to the side, you actually couldn't see Cheryl.
I do think this feels very ITV2. It's like X Factor ITV2.
I did say on Twitter, this is the series where the X Factor has eaten itself and has sort of become a parody of itself. One thing I will say in its advantage is that I do like Rita Ora. I think she's sort of a natural sort of TV presence, and you feel like everything you say, everything she says is quite genuine. I did really like her on The Voice, and I think she suited the sort of the style of The Voice more than the style of X Factor, which is all loud and in your face. And what do we think of the new hosts as well?
I didn't notice them, to be honest.
And I do like Ollie Murs. I think he's a good sort of personality. Whether he's a
I
good
think they
TV
will be
host.
better come the later shows. I think they'll be better on the live shows, because they will get their chance to sort of be more of themselves and have more screen time. I think, or particularly maybe when we end up going to the judges' houses. I mean, that's when Dermot's kind of hugging took over, didn't it? You know.
But I also
less Ant and Dec, more Ant and Beck.
I know I'm probably more of a TV nerd than the average person listening, or the average person full stop. All the music was exactly the same, you know, the Diana Ross Ain't No Mountain High Enough to Build Up.
That one.
Just everything is exactly the same, and we heard it all in Britain's Got Talent as well, so I think they are in trouble, and I think the format needs I don't know what you could do to
I just think we need something new now. I think the era of the talent show is dying out. I mean, I think Strictly is the exception, because that isn't, you know, you're not looking for a star. You're not, you know, you're just watching these people learning to dance and learning a skill, and it's all sort of big and flashy, and we like that. But I think that we need something new now on Saturday nights.
I have an answer. And they've gone the way in which Rita Ora. They need to find musical acts that can be judges that people want to be like.
But I don't think that's it, Gary. I just think it is now. We're sick of people, you know, oh, this is my dream, I need to do this, blah, 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 blah.
And also, it might be worth mentioning, and this might be obvious, most of the people that auditioned are the X Factor's so ingrained in them anyway, because they've been growing up with it. I mean, one of the girls who auditioned would have been 7 or 8 when Leona Lewis won. I mean, they're not like us. This has been part of their childhood and part of their teens and everything, so they know how to play.
I was like a 17-year-old would have been 5 when the X Factor started.
I mean, I'm still slightly sickened by the fact that people come on the show and they go, you know, at the age of 23, this is my last chance. And it's like, no. This is not, you're 23, for goodness sakes, you know, this is not your last chance. You know, they make it seem so life-ending if they don't get through.
Maybe they could just rest it for God knows how long.
If you think about when it started, it was, you know, the 3 people on it, Louis Walsh, Simon Cowell and Sharon Osbourne, were all like music managers in the music industry rather than singers, or like Grimshaw as a DJ. It just doesn't make any sense. And
Grimshaw can't make you famous, apart from the fact that might going to get you on his show. But
the point of the original X Factor was these are people who've worked in the music industry for a long time, know what the industry is looking for.
Go back to the original. Go back to the Pop Idol. It was Nigel, wasn't it, who was a manager. There was the girl who managed the Spice Girls. I can't remember her name.
But then saying that, Dr. Fox was on the Pop Idol panel, a DJ.
And they're trying to wipe that out from their history.
I think the ratings show a genuine fatigue and lack of interest.